Anime update. Like and subscribe. Follow your boy Passport for a chance to win a Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors. Like and subscribe for a chance to win. The one that I've been trying to watch, the Apothecary Diaries. I haven't got a chance to watch it, so that one's on the watch list. I'm probably gonna watch maybe in between seasons, just binge the whole series, see what I think. Slime had a quick 3 episode update. I really like that. Slime is one where obviously it's a isekai power fantasy type of thing, but I like this little side arc that it went down to about these two princesses, no, two prince, good enough for me, and them trying to see who's gonna get the throne. Of course, you had the mother and go Attack on Titan final season. You already know, it's goated, it's legendary. I thought the finale was epic. Some things could have got cleaned up, but for the story, it did the best that it could. So I will take it. Next here. Now this is one I've been loving to watch here. The Returners Magic should be special. I think that's one that's very underrated for this season, just because the idea of somebody going back in time and using his OP abilities, where in the previous timeline he wasn't OP. Went back in time, he is OP compared to the characters that help motivate them, to get them stronger, faster, and prepared to fight the Demon Lord at the end. So I think it's a nice little twist, something different. Let's see, Spy Family, not Spy X Family, Spy Family. So this one here, it kind of ebbs and flows. I wish it was a little bit more balance of the spy storyline and with the slice of life elements. Sometimes I feel like it went down that slice of life a little bit too long for my own personal taste. That's just me, that's just Passport's taste. So you may like it, I love it. It's just sometimes I think it needs a little bit more balance, and know that, hey, I'm here for the plot. Shangri-La Frontier goes hard, great animation. I love this character, man. I love him there with the bird's head, and I love his sidekick, the bunny. Just cute, adorable, great action. And if you're a fan of video games like I am, you're going to get some of those references and what this type of player in this VR game in the future is going through. Berserk of Gluttony, just some random copycat. I call it incredibly average. Does everything just enough to keep me engaged, but it's gonna end up being run in the mill, and I'll forget about it after its final episode of this season. It's probably gonna leave my memory and just being an incredibly 5 out of 10 show. All right, some heavy hitters right here. 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. Goes hard, great harem, great characters. I don't know how this author can think up 100 girlfriends for this one guy. It's such a crazy and over-the-top idea. It also at the same time seems grounded in a real place, where it's grounded in reality, where all this craziness and over-the-top ideas are happening. They still grounded to a certain point. And I would highly recommend it. And if you're a fan of some culture, then this is gonna be the one for you. If y'all seen any of these shows, any of these anime, please let me know. Drop a comment down below and give the video a like while you're at it. Jujutsu Kaisen, hey man, I'm not even gonna lie. If someone can explain to me half of what's going on with some of their techniques and the different zones, I'm like, hey, that other stuff is a little too much for me. But hey, I still enjoy the action. I still have to catch up a little bit, but man, it seems like some characters are going through it. My daughter left the nest and returned as an S-rank adventurer. I end up being a fan. I like how it's a little bit different, because it's focused on the father of an adventurer that becomes an S rank. You usually just hear about them, but you don't hear about the people that the heroes left behind. And that's kind of where the focus is, what's happening with them, with this other overarching narrative where him and all these other characters are connected. So I like seeing that. And obviously, it's rare when you get to hear about a father figure being a prominent character in the show Where if you watch any other shonen anime, there's some legendary great heroes, but questionable dads. Goku. But moving on. Weirdest award goes to Under Ninja. Now this thing is just straight up weird. If you like something tongue in cheek, weird, over the top, every time something happens, I'm always surprised and they just run with it. It happens in this world. From an old man having a breast pump to someone's leg getting cut off, lost the leg. And they said, oh, if you make it to the lab, we'll reattach it. I'm like, geez, this is something different. Goblin Slayer. Now, this is the one where I was super excited for, but I just been whelmed. Not overwhelmed, just whelmed. It's lost its edge. It doesn't have that same edge as before. It seems like the Goblin Slayer has become a little bit softer. They put the warning up saying some of the content may be disturbing to young viewers, but some episodes I'm like, hey, this is just some slice of life. Certain episodes where it goes a little bit deeper, but for the most part, it ends up being solid, continuing the plot. I do like seeing the development, but just missing that edge. Not an edgelord, but just some of that edge and that darkness and that seriousness. Dr. Stone, I'm gonna keep that one short. Super underrated, been loving it. If you could get past the science and how far it goes and just go into the story and just let some of the things go, hey, you're gonna enjoy this one. Super sciencey, leaves you on the edge of your seat, and each episode has a little bit of a cliffhanger that leaves me wanting more week to week. Shield Hero. Now, one I'm just sticking with for the plot. It just seems like one competent hero versus everyone else that's dumb, and the dumb people finally are coming around to figure out how dumb they are. This is one where I understand if you fell off. Season 2, especially with the giant tortoise, that animation was let that one go. But with this here, it's just been that's been okay. It's keeping me in just because of the plot. I want to see what happens. I like some of the side characters and the main characters, the core Nafumi and all them, but also, you have one of the best girls in this series. I just think you know who she is. Excuse my English. But moving on. Now this has been one of the most funniest ones. I laugh every time. Our dating story, the experienced you and the inexperienced me, about a dude who I guess he's coming of age, but in the streets they may call him Beta. That gentleman going out with a girl, as the streets may say, has been ran through, and he's over there wiping her up. Can't make this shit up, man. But is what it is. At first I thought there was gonna be a lot more spice to this, maybe a love triangle. It kinda is, but after a certain point, I believe episode 4 became a lot more vanilla. I said, vanilla? Dang, can we at least get some Neapolitan, some flavor up in this? But it does just enough just for me to see how it's gonna go. But it may end up being another one where it's incredibly average. Faraway Paladin, the second season, just waiting for them to get to some real action. It seems like it's just a lot of building up. I'm waiting for them to finally do the big bad fight. Just waiting to see that. It's gonna take some time. Rurouni Kenshin. Now, if you're able to separate the art from the artist, you could go ahead and get into this one. At first, I was very hesitant. I saw the trailer when it was first announced, and I was like, where's the edge? Where's the edge, and where's the damn lamb sauce? That's what I was looking out for this one. I see what's coming. It still ended up being something that I enjoyed. And then finally, one of the best of the season. If you're not on this one, if you're not on Free Rinse Beyond Journey's End, please get on this ship. It's sailing. Just hop on. If the bandwagon is full, hey, don't worry, just run behind it. Please run, sprint, crawl, whatever you can do. Hey, have somebody drag you. Just give it a chance and you're gonna be in. And it's gonna grab you right here. Not in the pectoral, but in the heart. Trust me on this one, she'll be anime of the year. Nothing comes close except maybe Jobless Reincarnation. It's one of the few series that will make you tear up a little bit, if not cry. Don't be shamed about it. It just hits that hard. Please get into the show. That's all I have there for now. If you made it to the end of the video, much appreciated. Like the video, give it a share, and at most subscribe and hit that bell icon. I'll see you guys on the next one.